What's up, YouTube? Knight's Edge here again. Got a pretty cool little review for you today of a really cool knife. This one sent to me by the Lefty Pass Around group. Big shout out to Lefty EDC. Thanks for letting me borrow this and include me on the Pass Around group. Really appreciate it. Thanks to all my subscribers. Hit the like button if you like my content. Subscribe if you want to listen to me ramble on more about knives. I really appreciate it, guys. And this one is the Quiet Carry Waypoint Large. I thought it was pretty cool. A little bit of foreshadowing there, I guess, but yeah, pretty neat little knife there. Get a nice close-up of it. Let's go ahead and get into some overall specs, overview part, if you will, of the video. Alright, so from the tip of the blade to the end of the handle, you're looking right at 8.5 inches on the Waypoint Large. I don't have a regular Waypoint. This is only the second Quiet Carry I've ever handled. Their knives are made in Taiwan, and they have some excellent production value. I cannot figure out who the OEM is for them, but whoever it is, they do some excellent work. So from the tip of the blade to the end of the handle, you're looking at 8.5 inches. Blade length, you're looking right at if you go from the tip of the blade, let's put that right there, tip of the blade to where it meets up with the handle scale, you're looking right at about 3 7/8 actually. 3 5/8 I'm going with on the actual cutting edge of this one. Thanks that belly right there. So pretty good bit of cutting edge, and as you're about to see, pretty good amount of cutting edge for a pretty thin carryable knife. So check that out. 89 thousandths, thickest part of the spine. Thickest part of the spine again right there. 92 thousandths, 91 thousandths, so fairly thin. Nice grind on it too. Makes it a pretty good little slicer, I think. Alright, so 24.5 thousandths behind the edge, and the handle thickness on it 375 thousandths. Fairly thin, especially for such a larger knife, and it does that with comfort, which is kind of unique. You know, it's not a super thin knife that's gonna be uncomfortable in the hand. So I thought that was pretty cool. All right, let's do some size comparisons here. Got the Cold Steel Knives 8010, Demco Knives 8020.5. So you can see there it's about as long from the tip to the butt of the handle as the 8010, but nowhere near as bulky, right? So that's pretty cool. All right, so you got the Ontario Knives Rat Model 1. I keep those lined up there, and the Ontario Knives Rat Model 2. So definitely more along the lines of the size of the Rat 1 with more cutting edge. And your Spyderco Paramilitary 2. Spyderco Para 3, so closer to the Paramilitary 2, but also larger than the Paramilitary 2. And let's see right there, substantial amount of extra cutting edge in the Paramilitary 2. Alright, let's get a weight on this bad boy. So I'm guessing, I don't know, this thing feels pretty light. It might be deceiving because it's so comfortable, but I'm going to go with about 3.5 ounces. Pretty close, 3.4. So 3.4 ounces, definitely under the ounce and inch ratio. They did a really great job on that. See if we got some milling there. Yeah, so we got some definite holes bored out internally. Got some good milling going on. Let's check her out in the pocket. Get the old blue jeans out here. So definitely a quiet carry, right? You can see there's only a little bit sticking out, so a definite deep carry clip. This thing carries really well. I don't mind the wire clip. Some people don't like it. I love it. I've never minded the wire clip, but this thing it carries really good. It's slender, you know, it's put it up next to the Rat 1. You can see the Rat 1's not exactly like a super fat knife either, carry profile wise. Spyderco Paramilitary 2 right there. So I mean, it's definitely a slender knife in the pocket, low profile kind of knife. So let's go ahead and do the final section of the overview, I guess, the hardware check. It's not going to be a T20. Let's go with T8. I'm thinking T8 on the clip screw. Yeah, T8 on the clip screw and T8 on that body screw. So you just have that clip screw and then that one, and you can swap it around to the other side, it looks like, right? So you can carry this left-handed if you want, which is pretty cool. That body screw, again, T8 there. Thumb studs, T8, that's awesome, and they're removable, so that's, you know, that's really good there. And I'm thinking, yep, T8 also. So T8 all the way around, minimal hardware, and thumb studs are removable. That's an A+ in my book as far as hardware goes. So overall thoughts on this one is super ergonomic. That notch right there is super smooth. It kind of locks you in place right there. I have a I guess average size hands. I wear a large size glove, and this thing is, to me, my perfect size for an EDC knife. You know, it choked up. You can kind of do that little bit of a trigger pull right there. There's a kind of a swooping flat right there, and jimping going all the way up here makes it really comfortable to kind of get in there. But choked back, it's really locked in. You know, a lot of room right there. So that's something that probably my favorite thing about it, I would have to say, is the ergonomics. Now the steel on it's another thing that I love. It is VanX, which is a super corrosive resistant steel and holds really great edge retention. VanX is essentially one of the closest steels you can get to being rust proof. You know, you can still rust VanX, but it's hard. You'd have to hold it in some salt water for a while. So that's also good, and plus it is still a fairly good edge retention steel. Really cool pattern on the handle. These do come in multiple patterns, kind of like that, I guess, what is that, diamond maybe? Not necessarily diamond. I don't know what you would call that exact handle pattern. Let's see. I'm gonna go with what they're calling it on their website anyway. Waypoint large. Clip point. Yeah, not sure what they're calling it here. I'm looking at Quiet Carry's website on the laptop right now. But anyway, pretty cool looking pattern right there. Not too rough. You know, not super smooth like the other side, but not too rough. Contoured all the way around. You got the back spacer going on right there, a little back spacer to help keep some debris. It doesn't, it'd be really cool if it extended, you know, down more, but it is cool that they gave you a back spacer. Quiet Carry's signature 4 dots right there. So a really clean looking knife and a really good overall EDC in my opinion. Ergonomics, I would have to say, are number one on the list for this one for me. I did have the 9 and I love the 9. And I probably put this one pretty close up there with the 9. The 9 I would say is a little bit better just because it's more my style with the more broader blade. But this one is really good. You can reverse flick it, thumb flick it, reverse flick it, no problem. It doesn't fall shut, but you can kind of shake it shut a little bit. No blade play whatsoever. Centering is pretty good on it. Pretty snappy little knife. And again, for the size of it, it is deceivingly easy to carry, just like the name of the company, Quiet Carry. These run around 330 bucks, I think. Let me double check that. Yeah, 330. They're not available right now on their website, But as I said a minute ago, they are available in or 340. I'm sorry, 340 bucks, which is, it's not too bad. I mean, it's a little on the high side. You know, I can definitely understand someone not wanting to spend that kind of money on a knife for sure. But they are pretty competitive. So this particular version is sold out. And looking on their website right now, they do have some other versions available. They've got a black PVD coated handle version, stonewash handle version, and their standard version of this, all available right now on the Quiet Carry website. If you're interested in checking it out, they are not affiliated with me, just some information I'm putting out there. So yeah, overall a really great knife, and I really appreciate the opportunity to check this one out. Thank you guys so much for watching, man. I appreciate all my viewers, all my channel members, subscribers. Everyone has been so awesome, so supportive, and hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think about Quiet Carry. Comment down below in the comment section. Let me know your experience with them. Until next time, y'all, hit the like button if you like the content. Subscribe if you want to listen to more of it. I'd really appreciate it. And until next time, hope you have a good day, evening, night, whenever you're watching this, and y'all stay sharp.